My mom sighs really loud now. What? I ask. I never know how you're going to feel about Charlotte on any given day, she says. Tomorrow, you will probably love her again. And Abby and Bryn, too. No way, Jose, I say. Any person who can just go off on a big fancy vacation and come back with fancy fingernails and 2 new best friends? Well, we will never, not ever, be best friends again. Oh, it was the vacation, my mom says. I see. The one they all went on together. At the place with the towels, I say. The towels. My mom says this and puts down her menu. I can tell that this means that she needs me to explain. You know, where they lay out the towels on your pool chair like maybe you don't have arms or something, and it's all because they just want to be as fancy as they can be, and not because anyone needs to have their towels laid out for them, I say. Well, I would like that, Big Henry says now. No, you would not, Big Henry, because there are kids who are starving, I say. Where? He says. In the world, I say. I'm starving, he says right now. I am too upset to even have an answer for this. Well, anyway, my mom says. I thought all of you were best friends. You and Charlotte and Abby and Bryn. If you're not friends with any of them anymore, who's left? She asks. Teddy! Big Henry shouts. I snort some milk bubbles into my cup at this. What? My mom asks. You and Teddy are meant to be. Jules! I hear my dad's voice. Oh, thank goodness you're here, I say. Mommy thinks I ought to be best friends with Stinky Town, and also that I'm meant to be with Teddy Lichtenstein. I pause. Teddy Lichtenstein. I say it again, slowly, for emphasis. Well, I think you ought to clean up that snorted milk, he says, smiling. Daddy! Big Henry says, standing right up in the booth and stepping his giant 4-year-old sneaker right into the middle of the table before throwing himself into my dad's arms. Big Henry, my dad says. Want to hear my jingle? I ask, mopping up my milk. Does it have to do with fizzy ice cream cones? My dad asks. Mm-hmm, I say. Then yes, he says. I clear my throat and let my best jingle voice out. That's how you make a fizzy ice cream cone. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I feel people's eyes on me, and my face gets hot. Don't stop, a woman says. She is sitting in the booth behind us. Sorry, I say, turning around. Yes, my mom says. Don't mind us. You know how it is. Yes, the woman says. I do. Then she stands up and comes around to our side of the booth. I look up at her and see that she is beautiful. Movie star beautiful. She has long red hair and long feather earrings on, and her eyes are sparkly and green. My name is Colby Kingston, she says, looking at me and not at my mom or dad. And I was sitting there thinking, who is this kid with all that pizzazz at the next table? Pizzazz? I think to myself. Now there's a word that belongs on my list of possible signature words. And then I heard her sing and, well, she's got quite a voice. Now it is my mom who clears her throat. Hi, she says, shooting her hand out at the woman for a shake. I'm Rachel Bloom, and this is my husband, Robbie, and these two are Henry. Big Henry, I say. Big Henry, my mom continues, and Jules. Well, all I can say is that I find all of you, well, entertaining, she says. And then she says something else. Especially Jules. My face goes from hot to on fire, and I wonder if Colby Kingston notices. And then I wonder if she will take back all the nice things she's been saying about me, since a person with pizzazz probably does not get an on-fire face in a situation like this.